How's it going, guys? I have more news for you today. And today's news is really exciting. Not only do we have future upcoming technologies that are just insane if you ask me, but we also have news regarding upgrades for the Quest platform as a whole, and of course upgrades for the Quest 2. Of course, as usual, in case you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to smack that little subscribe button down below to be notified about more, and let's get right into the video. So the first piece of news that I have for you guys today is just something absolutely amazing that was released on Twitter yesterday. And it's Meta showing off their brand new haptic glove. They do look like prototypes. They're definitely nowhere close to being released to consumers, but we're getting closer, and it actually looks insane. This one is something like we've never seen before. They're using air pockets in order to give sensations and force feedback. Just check this out. Meta shared details of its long-term research towards haptic gloves with force feedback for VR and AR. Most VR headsets today come with a pair of tracked hand controllers with basic vibration. Some headsets like Meta's Quest 2 also support controller-free hand tracking, but the lack of any form of haptic feedback limits its usefulness. Many VR glove startups and crowdfunding campaigns have emerged throughout the years, but most only offer per-finger vibration. Gloves, which actually restrict your fingers in response to a virtual object called force feedback, currently start at about $5,000, and that's actually significantly lower than previous devices. First of all, I'm gonna have to disagree there. We made a force feedback glove for less than $100. In fact, less than $80 DIY. They're called Lucid VR gloves, and they're made by Lucas, and they are an absolutely fantastic project in case you guys are ever interested in DIY for VR, and in case you want a sort of tutorial, you can check it out right up here. Meta says its goal is to develop soft, lightweight, stylish, comfortable, affordable, durable, and customizable gloves, capable of simulating a range of complex, nuanced sensations for the wearer, such as pressure, texture, and vibration, to create the effect of feeling a virtual object with your hands. The company says its goals require groundbreaking developments across many scientific and engineering disciplines from its Reality Labs research team. In case you guys want to check out the full article, of course it's going to be down below, but this is super exciting. They're using technologies here that I didn't know existed, and the future is definitely looking bright. I mean, how futuristic does this glove look with these little things just moving along on it? It's absolutely incredible. And while yes, this is nowhere close to consumer release, I love taking a look at these new technologies and where we might be in the next 2, 3, 4 years, you know? Who knows? Who knows how long it'll take? And just an interesting thing to mention, they're using Rift S's for this. So I don't know how old this video is, but they're not using Quest devices. They're using Rift S's. I wonder what the reason for that is. Let me know how long you think it's going to take down below. Let's move on to the next piece of news. Here is the huge upgrade for the Quest platform. We have been able to purchase DLCs and just overall in-app purchases on Quest official apps for a while now, but now we have a huge upgrade to the AppLab platform. This is now going to allow developers from the AppLab platform to add paid DLCs and in-app purchases. This is huge because the AppLab platform has pretty much double the amount of apps that are on the official store, and developers on there need support. It can be difficult to add that without official support from Oculus, and games haven't been able to do that till now. Now, AppLab games are able to add in-app purchases and paid DLCs, meaning we can now support the developers and AppLab games will be able to get better, because, of course, every game needs funding. And if someone likes a game, they can now support it through DLCs and in-app purchases, which is just fantastic. I think a lot of people really enjoy many games that they would be willing to pay for on the AppLab platform that just weren't able to acquire that monetary help until now. AppLab launched in February. It's an unlisted official distribution system, letting developers upload apps to the Oculus platform and share them directly to users with a URL or a key, without going through the lengthy store curation process. AppLab still requires basic approval from Facebook, but the process is much shorter than from the store. Apps should be approved as long as they adhere to the Oculus content guidelines and Meta's data use policy. These apps don't show up on the main Oculus store, but once redeemed show up inside the VR library and support automatic updates as well as platform features like achievements and leaderboards. Until now, App Lab apps haven't been able to add DLCs or integrate in-app purchases, both of which full store apps can do. But as of today, they can now do both. That's really cool. Again, really happy to support developers from App Lab games that I really enjoy, and hopefully it helps them make the games better. That's what we all want to see. I keep hearing people talking about content in VR and how they want more content. Content requires finances, and this is hopefully going to help a lot with that. Considering I think the App Lab platform is quite a bit more liked by developers because of the much less aggressive curation process, so that's really cool. Here's one that is entirely hidden from the world. This wasn't hidden from the world yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I got tagged by a few people about this yesterday. Roblox, one of the most played games in the world, I think. I remember back when I was in 3rd class and I got an email from Roblox. That's when it all started for me. And from there on, it just kind of spread like a wildfire. I don't really play that many of those kinds of video games anymore, but Roblox was one of the bigger parts of my childhood. And I can see why so many people enjoy it today. Well, Roblox is coming to the Oculus Quest platform and multiple other platforms as well. So in case this is one of your favorite games, you can be quite excited. We were already able to play Roblox VR by using PC, but many speculated that it would be totally possible to play it on the Quest itself. Well, it looks like Roblox confirmed that yesterday. Whether or not it was accidental, I don't know, but all I know is that all tweets and videos about this have been deleted. The only way I have this is because somebody sent me images and somebody else mentioned me on Twitter, and therefore I had the link and was able to use the Wayback Machine in order to find these tweets. So here we go. These are the lost tweets of the Roblox coming to Quest and multiple other platforms. We're committed to making sure that Roblox is accessible anywhere, on any device, in any immersive way. Learn how we're effectively working to make Roblox available on any device. And then they posted a YouTube video to their earnings call, which is now gone. That video is privated, and we don't have access to that. However, we have full access to this tweet thanks to the Wayback Machine and this image, on which you can see the PlayStation 5, which someone in the comments section decided to say was an Xbox controller, and the Oculus Quest. And you can fully see some sort of VR immersive menu for Roblox that is supposedly going to be working on the Oculus Quest. This is not a menu we've seen before. It looks really sleek, really clean, and just overall, yeah, Roblox is coming to the Oculus Quest. When it's happening, we have no more news, considering they literally removed everything a few hours after it was posted. So this is all we have, but this is a confirmation. Like, it's pretty much a 100% confirmation. And the fact that they removed it just makes it sus. Never say that again. But yeah, quite exciting information right there. Let me know what you think about that one down below and how excited you are for it. The Oculus Quest update that we talked about a little while back, the one that allows you to add 70% more performance, well, that's been live since last Thursday. So people asking me when it's live? Yeah, it's been live since last Thursday. All we need to do now is wait for developers to implement it. So, you know, once developers start implementing it, well, it should be in their changelogs, and you should supposedly see a pretty much instant increase in performance. So let me know if you know any games that support it already, and yeah. According to Qualcomm, the Oculus Quest 2 is at 10 million units. Wow, that is a lot. I mean, that shows you how far VR has come thanks to the cheap prices of the Quest 2. I mean, it has gone mainstream, I would say. I'd say pretty much so. Is Meta's approach to subsidize upfront VR hardware costs achieving mass market adoption? A comment from the CEO of a Quest 2 chip provider, Qualcomm, suggests the headset formerly known as the Oculus Quest 2 is well on its way. Qualcomm CEO Cristiano Amon said during an investment day livestream that Oculus Quest 2 was 10 million units, with the comment representing some of the strongest language we've heard yet about the market adoption for the headset Meta sells at $299. Credit to Anshul Sag for noting the comment, which can be seen at 2 hours and 15 minutes and 40 seconds of the video of Qualcomm's Investor Day. So in case you guys want to check this article out or the video out, make sure to check it out down below. But that's really cool. Seriously shows you the mass adoption that has occurred with the Oculus Quest 2 and its subsidized hardware cost for paying up front. I mean, that is really cool for somebody that wants to see more and more people in VR. A new social VR startup has raised a $57 million investment led by major Japanese mobile network. Japanese social VR startup Hiki okay, announced today that it has raised 6.5 billion yen. That's about $57 million, led by Japanese mobile network operator NTT Docomo. The startup says it will use the funds to expand its web-based metaverse platform. Okay, so it seems that everyone here is working on the metaverse. This is going to be really cool if they all intertwine and connect together. It seems a lot of companies are now seriously getting into this, now that Meta became Meta. And I mean, this seems to be exactly true for our next piece of news, because apparently Disney is also making a metaverse. According to VR Scout, Disney wants to create its own metaverse. I mean, I don't know how surprised I am there, but I know that we're gonna have very little footage to talk about here because I do not want to get copyrighted by Disney. The company's massive collection of original IPs could make for the ultimate metaverse experience. The metaverse and beyond. The Walt Disney Company has announced that they're joining Mark Zuckerberg in creating their own branded metaverse by connecting the physical and digital worlds using Disney's collection of IPs universe. This includes iconic characters like Buzz Lightyear and Princess Elsa, to big franchises like Star Wars, Marvel, The Muppets, Disney Animation Studios, and so much more. This is really cool. I mean, yeah, they have the means to make a metaverse, and they have the characters and the kind of love from people around the world to create the metaverse. And it seems like they are cooperating with Mark Zuckerberg, so, you know, that is really cool. And as multiple people have pointed out inside the comment section, Mark Zuckerberg, during Facebook Connect, did say that the metaverse was going to be created by multiple people. They are just one of the people inside this big collection sphere. My question every time is just, will it actually happen? Every time I say I don't want the metaverse to be controlled by one single company, Mark Zuckerberg did say that Epic Games was making the kind of gaming side of the metaverse, and Facebook was just kind of working on the software. So supposedly it is all intertwined. I'm really excited for the future of the metaverse with so many companies chipping in now. I mean, that is so cool. And possibly one of the cooler things I've seen in the real world, a free roam VR arcade, Dreamscape, has arrived to the East Coast. The location-based VR provider is bringing 3 of its most popular immersive experiences to the Garden State. Dreamscape Immersive, the most popular location-based VR center responsible for free roam VR experiences such as Men in Black: First Assignment and DreamWorks Dragons: Flight Academy, recently announced that it's opening a new location at Westfield Garden State Plaza in Paramus, New Jersey, marking the first time its VR entertainment will be available on the East Coast. Free roam VR arcade. I mean, what sounds cooler than that? Imagine being able to completely free roam around a virtual space, not have to worry about walls, not have to worry about anything like that. I mean, it certainly sounds incredible. And I've tried something like this by taking VR to the beach in the past. But I mean, I guess it's not entirely the same because you don't have the safety of being inside. But, you know, it's still super, super cool. And I want to see more places like this in the future for people that maybe don't have the play spaces to go anywhere near free roaming. You know, I would love that. I would love that. Just before this video ends, I just want to mention something. Yesterday, we realized that Mystical More, the channel on which we post vlogs, randomness, and something we call the On Our Own series, is almost at 1,000 subscribers. So in case you guys are interested in that kind of content or just want to check it out, I'll leave a link down below. Let's see if we can get it to 1K. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. A lot of exciting things in today's one, and I certainly hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a fantastic day or night. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this button works too, but please tell me why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, check out our Discord down below and check out our Reddit, where I want to see you posting your spicy memes. If you guys would like to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, we've got sick mugs down below that boost your FPS by 300% and merch that does not put a huge ad on body. Thank you so much to the Patreons supporting this channel. You guys help me continue making content like this, making it better, and just overall buying better gear. So thank you so much for that. And of course, in case you guys want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel daily, make sure to smack that subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.